Good morning,
Good morning,
everyone.
everyone. For all bodies, please make sure that all your participants is already on Zoom meeting. And from participant who already in Zoom meeting, please turn on your camera, please.
Because the second session will be in a minute. Uh,
Hello, guys. How are you today? Are you good?
Good. Very good.
Okay,
yes,
Mr.
okay.
Otto is always good, right? How about the others? Are you good?
Yes, very good.
Yeah, I hope all of you is from very good in these days because we will be held our next session because for this today will be there are four speaker and then will be we reach new knowledge about every single theme.
Good morning, everyone. Hello, I'm from BD7. How are you? Okay, actually, my master of ceremonial already asked about what you're doing well. Oh, we have here from Groom 7. There is Paula. Hello, Paula.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Have you eaten today? What you had for breakfast? You had your breakfast, right? Or not yet?
I'm sorry.
Huh? Yeah.
I just took my breakfast. I just finished eating my breakfast.
Oh,
How
she
about
just
you?
be. Oh, we we have our breakfast. We ate
Okay, that's good.
aram-aram here. I don't know how to explain aram-aram. It's like, what is aram-aram? Help me. Aram-aram.
Yeah, because I don't know the screen of the, so I couldn't to see all of the
It's
face of
okay.
participants.
It's
Yeah, I
okay.
hope all of you is doing well for today because will be new speakers and then the I think interested important knowledge more the new knowledge because will be there are four speaker for today.
Okay, we will have a for lecture. I hope you guys pay really good attention for the lecture, because it's gonna be long, but I hope we can be more active. And please don't forget that we will have a best participant. So if you become more active as a participant, you may get a chance to be the best participant of RMI Week 2023. Good luck and fighting, everyone.
Yeah, because we will get award today for the participant, the best of participant. There have good work and then good jobs about the working or group. Assalamualaikum
Assalamualaikum
warahmatullahi
warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let us pray and praise to God because of His bless and mercy. We can come together without any obstacle here with healthy condition in second day of RMI Week 2023. Honorable Dean of Engineering Faculty Unisula, Insinyur Haji Rahmat Mudiono, MT PhD. The Honorable Vice Dean of Engineering Faculty Unisula, Dr. Abdurrahim ST MT. The Honorable Head of Magister
Recording in
and Doctoral
progress.
Program of Civil Engineering, Professor Dr. Insinyur S. Imam Wahyudi, DA. The Honorable Lecture 5, Association Professor Dr. Kamarudin bin Ahmad. Honorable Co-founder co-founder and director Blue 21, the Netherlands, Dr. Ruger de Graaf and van Ditcher. The Honorable lecturers and students in Engineering Faculty Unisula. Before we start our agenda today, let us introduce ourselves as Master of Ceremony today in RMI Week 2023. My name is Upi.
And I am Muhammad Hilmi Wafa. Yes. Will be a Master of Ceremonies second session of RMI Day of RMI Week 20 and 23. First, allow me to read the rundown of RMI Week second session 20 and 23. First of all, the first agenda is Lecture 4 from Tanjung Mas Study, Community Involvement in Water Management will be delivered by Mr. Hartoyo from Community of Pumping, Environment and Environment Management at Bangunglor, P5L Indonesian. The second one is Lecture 5 will be speaker introducing to polder system will be delivered by Professor Dr. Insinyur S. Imam Wahyudi, DA from Unisula. The third one will be time lunch break. The next agenda is lecture 6 will be for completed soil liner for landfill velocity will be delivered by Yasok Professor Dr. Kamarudin bin Ahmad from University Technology of Malaysia. The last one will be lecture 7 floating construction will be delivered by Dr. Jens de Graaf and funded from KO founder and director of Blue 21, the Netherlands. Before we come to the main session, let us start our agenda today by praying first. So, the event that we will hold on this day will run well without any obstacle at all. Prayer based on individual belief, begin. The time is done. Thank you very much. The next schedule is the first lecture about Tanjung Mas Case Study Community Involvement in Water Management will be delivered by Mr. Teguh and the moderator. Mr. Teguh and the moderator, time is yours. I'm sorry, the speakers will be delivered by Mr. Hartoyo and the moderator. For the Mr. Hartoyo and moderator, time is yours. Thank you.
Ya, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. How are you? Hopefully, today you have a beautiful day, beautiful morning, and always in a good health. Okay. Today, we have P5L Semarang, ya, and Mr. Hartoyo. Pak Hartoyo sudah ada di ruang virtual, Pak?
Ya, sudah.
Oke, ya. Siap. Oke. Ya, ada Pak Hartoyo di sini yang akan
Ada juga, Pak.
ya. Oke, Pak. Ya. Mohon untuk yang lain untuk off mic ya, bagi yang belum off mic agar tidak mengganggu teman-teman yang lain, please off mic to make all the participant being well today. Oke, ada Pak Hartoyo yang akan memaparkan mengenai apa sih P5L gitu ya di panggung luar. What is P5L actually? So, monggo Pak Hartoyo dipersilahkan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Okay, thank you for your time for us. I'm Bastian Secretary for P5L Panggung Lor, and the right side is Mr. Hartoyo. Nah, yeah, good morning. And the left side is Pak Teguh. Pak Teguh is
Selamat
our
pagi,
team.
salam sehat semangat.
So everyone in here give you spirit for this Zoom meeting, yeah, for RMI. And we want to discuss about the P5L Panggung Lor community, yeah. And Pak Hartoyo will be introduced about the P5L community, and we can discuss after the Pak Hartoyo speak, okay? And who's moderator?
Saya
Halo?
Pak. Loh, nggak kelihatan ininya.
Who's your name?
Hesti.
Hesti.
Ya, iya Pak. Saya
Oh,
yang
Hesti.
akan memandu hari ini.
Oke, sorry. Saya Bastian ya. What time is it and how long we can introduce for P5L?
15 minutes.
15 minutes, I think.
Ya,
enough.
15 menit cukup Pak.
Okay, enough ya? 15
Ya,
minute ya?
ya 15
Okay.
menit.
Okay, please, Mr. Hartoyo. Mr. Hartoyo is chief of P5L Panggung Lor community, and we are sorry about our spoken because all our team is old man. So if we talk about English language, not fluently, yeah, sorry. But I think we can deliver about our history for you, and we can learn together about the community P5L Panggung Lor. Please, Mr. Hartoyo, you can speak. Okay.
Oke, thank you very much. Terima kasih sebetulnya. Saya akan menceritakan tentang P5L dengan bahasa Indonesia. Jadi di situ sudah ada translatornya atau dibacakan dengan bahasa Inggris.
Ya, bisa nggak apa-apa.
Inggris. Indonesia apa Inggris?
This way.
Indonesia. Inggris. Thank you very much. A brief history of the establishment of P5L. Ladies and gentlemen, who are participants in the Zoom meeting, we will tell you the history of the founding of the Pampanization P5L. Around 1978, the bond swamp in North Semarang, we built resident real estate in Tanah Mas by PT Tanah Mas as the developer. Panggung Village North Semarang, formerly West Semarang. Until in 1990, the Sampangan flood occurred so that the housing was flooded. The residents and PT Tanah Mas to improve the embankment and also make the pump house, including the installation of the pump. In 1992, piping started running, managed by the company PT Tanah Mas, was named as Prestamas from 1992 to 1996. There was no significant development from the pumping. The pumping weight was managed by PT Tanah Mas in 1996. The pumping which was managed by PT Tanah Mas was handed over to the people Panggung Lor. P5L was formed as Suti for PT Tanah Mas led by Mr. Ibnu Subroto. P5L stand for Paguyuban State Control and Management on Lord State side. From 1996 to currently 2017 to early 2017. Flood and tidal still this Tanah Mas settlement, even though P5L in the community car river competition in Banjarmasin in 1996 to call to early 2017. Won three red place on the national level. In 2017, Joelle on the P5L deliberation event resulted in a change in leadership from Mr. Ibnu Subroto, elected Mr. Hartoyo by acclamation. With the motto of the Lord today, and for that stage, flood accord when water ever from Asin River, Brotojoyo River, and water from artery roads for 6 years has been for the first time in heaven, either idea it was today. We did the early leadership of Mr. Hartoyo and the management to raise the bridge and cross the canal, variant channel cleaning and pump check as routine and schedule happen every day. This the brief history of the establishment of P5L. Thank you for your attention, and we are open the segmentation and discussion for our good. Thank you very much.
Oke, terima kasih Pak Hartoyo sudah memberikan informasi. Okay, anyway, for if it's not really clearly, I will just explain a little bit shortly. Panggung Lor or Tanah Mas was one of the affected area by flood. So previously, in 1992 and between 1980 and 1984, Tanah Mas was become the real estate. Benar ya Pak ya?
Miss Hesti,
Yes.
Mrs. Hesti, can I explain?
Okay. Monggo Pak, explain.
Okay. Thank you for the time for this, and I will explain about the Tanah Mas situation, or Panggung Lor situation. Tanah Mas or Panggung Lor, Tanah Mas is a old real estate and first real estate in Semarang, established on 1978. And in Tanah Mas, there was 5,000 house, and there is 12,000 people stay on Tanah Mas. The land is about 126 hectares. So this is a big land, And many people stay on Tanah Mas, and actually there is 1.5 below seawater. You can imagine, Tanah Mas is lower than seawater. So there is we need about the pump as period to distribute on the sea. Yeah, and alhamdulillah now is Tanah Mas or Panggung Lor is good. Yeah, it is dry and very beautiful. And first flood, the big flood in 1962 ya.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
And on 1962 there is a big flood in Semarang, in Tanah Mas, and then the Tanah Mas community built a P5L to control the flooding. Ya, pertama
Ya.
berdiri tahun berapa? P5L
96.
Oke.
Tapi pembanisasi 92.
1966, ya. P5L stop until now. So there is many, maybe 4 or 5 chief change the P5L community, and about P5L Panggung Lor, there is many public want to learn about the pump in P5L, yeah, and you say there is very effective to control the flooding. Okay, thank you for your time.
Oke, ya terima kasih Pak Bastian ya Pak.
Yes.
Ya, oke.
Bastian, sekretaris.
Ya, Secretary of P5L.
Ya.
Ya, oke.
Ya.
Ini ada Pak Bastian yang telah menjelaskan ya, he already explained about P5L. And for all of you who have such kind question or any other discussion in this session, you can raise your hands or anything you asking. Maybe you can browse in Google P5L Panggung Lor, but maybe in only in Indonesian, only in bahasa Indonesia, and you can use Google Translate. But otherwise, maybe if you want to know more about P5L, you can browse, you can googling right now, and then if you have any question, you can ask Pak Bastian or Pak Hartoyo. Ada yang mau bertanya dari sini? So,
or you need about explanation about from this is he's a very senior in P5L. Mr. Teguh.
Oke, monggo Pak. Mungkin sambil menunggu teman-teman.
He only can speak bahasa.
Nggak apa-apa, nanti Pak Bastian yang ini ya Pak ya, yang membantu. Nggak masalah. Ya, oke, we will wait all of you to have some question. So, Pak yang ada di sana monggo bisa menjelaskan atau menambahkan. Sekarang gimana Pak? Kemarin bulan Desember tahun baru kayaknya kan agak banjir besar juga. Bagaimana dengan keadaan di sana Pak?
Oke, Pak Teguh biar jawab ya sebentar ya. This is about the big flooding the end of 2022 ya?
Ya, last December.
Baik, selamat pagi Bu Esti.
Pagi Pak, ketemu lagi.
Ketemu lagi, salam sehat semuanya.
Iya.
Nanti mungkin bisa langsung diterjemahkan oleh Bu Esti supaya waktunya juga ini.
Yap.
Apa tadi yang Bu Esti pertanyakan Bu?
Yang banjir kemarin Pak, yang tahun baru, malam tahun baru 2022 kemarin itu Pak kan agak lumayan tuh ya, Semarang. Terus Marina jebol juga tuh.
Ya,
Ya, gimana keadaan di sana Pak waktu itu Pak?
keadaan waktu banjir di malam tahun baru memang memporak-porandakan apa yang menjadi rencana biasanya di panggung lor. Teman-teman itu biasanya berkumpul happy menyambut tahun baru. Namun dengan terjadinya bencana banjir kemarin, hilang, sudah musnah semua apa yang kita rencanakan. Namun tidak menjadi masalah, justru itu menjadikan sebuah masukan, pelajaran bagi kita khususnya pengurus P5L di bawah kepemimpinan Pak Hartoyo untuk mengevaluasi apa ke depan rencana bila menghadapi situasi atau banjir semacam ini. Walaupun banjir tersebut tidak hanya dialami oleh panggung lor atau tanah mas, tapi hampir menyeluruhnya. Kira-kira demikian, Bu Esti.
Oke, terima kasih Pak. So I asked about the flood in last New Year Eve in 2022. So in Semarang, it was big flood because almost a days. Itu hujannya berapa lama ya Pak ya? 2 harian ya Pak?
Kurang lebih 2 hari dengan intensitas yang cukup deras, agak terang, sambung lagi, terang, sambung lagi,
Oh
deras,
ya.
demikian.
Okay. Also in that time, we have rainfall for almost 2 days, and it makes the flood in Panggung Lor also. So as New Year Eve, usually they already have some plan to have party maybe, but after that everything is gone because the flood occurs. But even the flood is coming since pumpingnya aktif ya Pak waktu itu Pak di sana Pak?
Oh, aktif.
Jadi nggak tergenang ya?
Tidak.
Oke.
Pompa tetap aktif, semua berjalan, tapi tergenangnya tetap ya karena kan terus-menerus hujannya.
Oh tapi tetap
Sehingga,
tergenang ya?
ya, sirkulasi terus berjalan, air masuk, buang, demikian.
Oke. So Panggung Lor inundate, but berapa tingginya Pak inundate tergenangnya Pak waktu yang kemarin tuh?
Tingginya rata-rata hampir selutut lah ya, kurang lebih 50 hingga 60 cm.
Okay, so they are inundate in 60 centimeters height. Even the water circulation is running well, but it also inundate. So for all of you who have some question to P5L, please raise your hands and I will read your question.
I can add information from Mr. Teguh for flooding the end of 2022. Yes, we need less more 20 hours only.
Oh, keringnya kurang dari
Control,
1 jam ya Pak?
But you can see another area. For example, Genu, Telaga Sari, they need about 3 until 4 days to control the flooding.
Okay.
P5L only about 20 hours lah, okay lah. No problem.
So if you have any question, you can raise or just directly speak from your microphone.
How P5L works, sir? How? Kalian P5L?
Not PP.
Ya, P5L. Gimana kerjanya? Kerjaannya P5L itu apa? Terus tantangannya apa saja?
Oke.
Kerjaannya P5L itu apa?
Bu Esti dan seluruh audien, kinerja daripada P5L adalah yang pertama-tama tentu di bidang teknis ya. Kita kan ada menanam beberapa puluh unit pompa di beberapa rumah pompa. Nah, inilah tugas kita P5L adalah memompa air keluar dari wilayah bila mana terjadi banjir. Oke, dilanjut ya, Bu Esti.
Silahkan Pak. Ada lagi? Cukup?
Ya, jadi yang kedua mengenai administrasi. Jadi kinerja P5L ada dua, satu teknis, satu lagi administrasi. Administrasi adalah mengelola keuangan sebagai bentuk pertanggungjawaban kepada warga, yang mana itu dilaporkan dalam triwulan pada seluruh ketua-ketua RW sewilayah Panggung Lor sebagai bentuk pertanggungjawaban keuangan. Jadi ada dua kerja, satu kerja teknis lapangan, satu lagi administrasi.
Oke, ya saya teruskan dulu bentar ya Pak ya.
Ya.
Okay, so basically there are two main jobs in B5L. First is technically is about the pumping water, how to make their area keep in safe, no water coming from outside. That's why they use ada berapa titik pompa Pak tadi?
Jumlah rumah pompa ada 7 rumah pompa yang seluruhnya masing-masing satu rumah pompa ada yang 2, ada yang 4, ada yang jadi kurang lebih ada 13 unit pompa.
Okay, they have 13 pumping, water pumping. Mungkin nanti kalau ada fotonya bisa di ini ya Pak, rumah pompanya. Jadi ada apa mereka punya bayangan gitu rumah pompanya itu gambarannya kayak gimana gitu Kak. Kalau ada Pak.
Ada.
And then the second is about the finance, because to run all the pumping they need some money to maintenance the pumping, the water pump. So maybe tantangannya apa Pak? Challenge-nya nih, kalau ada yang macet gitu ya pompanya ya.
Alhamdulillah begini Bu Esi,
Ya.
mengingat kita selaku pengurus ini adalah bekerja demi untuk wilayah secara serius dan sebaik mungkin secara teknis, maka resiko-resiko yang mungkin timbul tentu sudah kami persiapkan. Sehingga dengan misalkan dengan pompa-pompa serep dan lain sebagainya. Nah ini tentu kami sudah persiapkan. Bila mana terjadi trouble di salah satu pompa, segera itu kita gantikan. Jadi tentang pompanisasi secara fisik pompa-pompanya kami semua clear, tidak ada masalah. Terkecuali terjadi pemadaman PLN, mengingat kami ini memakai powernya adalah dari PLN. Namun demikian kami mempunyai genset besar, yang mampu menghidupkan 1-2 rumah pompa, belum mampu menghidupkan semua. Itu menjadi rencana kerja P5L ke depan untuk bisa bagaimana genset menghidupkan seluruh rumah pompa. Ini program ke depan Bu Esti.
Okay. So the biggest challenge is when the blackout. When the blackouts come, so all the pumping, not all the water pump will work. So maybe just 2 will be work for the water pump, but otherwise they already have some anticipation to keep the water pump still work. So the biggest challenge is about the blackout electricity. Itu ya Pak ya. Oke, ini banyak banget pertanyaannya Pak. Saya bacain deh.
Bu Hesti, Mrs. Hesti, I can add about the P5L. P5L have a vision. Tanamas clean, dry, and beautiful.
Clean, bright, and beautiful. Tagline-nya gitu ya Pak ya.
Beautiful. So every day we check around the tanah mas, ya, every corner. We can clean drainage it and the tree all about the in tanah mas community. And there is berapa personel ya?
12.000. Oh, pengurus.
Apa enggak kerjanya?
Pekerja lapangan ada 6.
Oh, there is 6 people to control. Yeah. Every day we make sure about the water pump function. So every day we can move from pump and water pump and the other water pump. So make sure that the pump a good function. And then the pengurusnya berapa pengurusnya?
Pengurus seluruh ada 26.
26. Oh, the teamwork.
Yeah.
Team for P5L is a 26%. And the work on fields is 6. Every day we work for tanah mas clean, dry, and beautiful. Oke.
Terima kasih Pak Bastian. Ini ada pertanyaan banyak nih Pak, pertanyaan kayaknya teman-teman banyak yang penasaran nih.
Iya. Kalau penasaran sudah kesini aja.
Iya. Pak Bastian said if you have curiosity, please comes to P5L directly.
Yeah.
They welcome you. Oke, ini ada pertanyaan, how did P5L work to pump out the water out from the land? Gimana sih caranya untuk pumpingnya itu seperti apa gitu sih? Kurang lebih seperti itu pertanyaannya.
Pompanya itu gimana, Pak?
Pompanya tuh kayak gimana gitu?
Oh iya. Jadi pompa-pompa kami dalam satu unit pompa itu kemampuan memompa per detiknya itu antara 600 sampai 800 liter per detiknya ya. Itu berkisaran 800 liter per detik. Sementara tadi kami sampaikan di seluruh panggung lor itu ada 7 rumah pompa. Satu rumah pompa ada kita tempatkan 2 unit, ada yang 3 unit, sehingga seluruh rumah pompa, kalau kita hitung jumlah pompanya adalah 13 unit. 13 unit pompa. Jadi sistem kerjanya ya begini Bu Esti. Jadi terjadi banjir, itulah baru kita pompa. Pompa masuk ke dalam sebuah bak besar sebagai penampung untuk kemampuan pompa menyedot. Karena kalau sampai tidak ada rumah tandon istilahnya, kemampuan nyedot terlalu tinggi, nanti nggak ada air, terjadi kebakaran di dinamo motornya. Jadi kira-kira sistem kerjanya hanya begitu, Besti. Jadi pompa harus terendam air. Baru dia bisa memompa. Nah, kemana kita memompanya? Kita memompanya di sungai Kali Asin. Jadi kita buang ke sungai Kali Asin dengan catatan apa? Air yang kita buang ke Kali Asin adalah air yang non limbah, sudah bersih. Jadi P5L tidak hanya membuang limbah ke sungai, namun juga menjaga limbah-limbah yang ada di dalam, seperti apa yang dijelaskan oleh Pak Bastian tadi tentang petugas lapangan ada 6. Itu setiap hari berkeliling ke seluruh saluran-saluran yang ada di panggung lor, terutama primer-primernya, dengan 2 kendaraan piar, 1 grup 3 orang, menyisir seluruh saluran setiap hari, non-stop setiap hari. Sehingga air yang kita masuk ke rumah pompa dan terbuang ke Kali Asin dalam kondisi bersih, non limbah. Demikian, Bes.
Oke. Gimana Pak Bastian, mau translate atau?
Jadi we have lower level and up level. Lower level and high level for the water. And the water pump work if the water until high level. So there is automatically, the water pump. And tadi ada pertanyaan apa ya? Sebentar.
Cara memompa.
Yeah, they say pump enough. I think it's not enough ya. The apa? If pompa cukup nggak Pak? Cukup untuk.
Cukup.
I think the water pump is enough for control water from tanamas only. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so the work, how the pumps work, it's
Automatic.
automatic. Oh,
Yes,
jadi,
automatic.
oh, so the water pump is automatic works,
Yes.
and
Yes.
it has capacity 600 to 800 liter per second to pump the water comes out.
All pump ya.
Each ya, setiap pompa kan Pak?
Tiap pompa.
Tiap pompa
Iya.
100 liter.
Ya, kurang lebih 800 liter per detik.
Per detik setiap pompa.
Per pompa.
Ya.
Per rumah pompa. Rumah pompa.
Oh, per rumah pompa.
Per pompanya
Per pompa,
mampuannya
oke.
menyedot 800 liter per detik.
Each pump has capacity 800 liter per second to pump the water. And the water that pump should be clean water. Yeah, so almost every day there are team who keep working to search, to check the drainage, the drainage in Panggung Lor, to keep the water to be clean. Oke, ini ada lagi pertanyaan. Wah, banyak ya. Oke, ini ada pertanyaan Pak. Do you think pump is enough to overcome the problem? Kira-kira cukup nggak Pak? Apa masih membutuhkan pompa lagi untuk tahun sekarang? Karena kan intensitas hujannya mungkin semakin kenceng gitu ya. Terjadinya banjir juga semakin sering.
Betul sekali Bu Esti. Jadi dengan perkembangan iklim saat ini ya, fenomenanya kan sudah sangat berbeda. Hujannya sudah semakin bertambah dan lain sebagainya. Tentunya untuk berbicara masalah bagaimana kemampuan pompa, bahkan terakhir ini dan apalagi ke depan, itu tentu pompa-pompa kami tidak akan mampu atau tidak mencukupi. Maka disinilah kita sering artinya itu berdiskusi bahkan dengan pemerintah kota atau mungkin dengan penggerak lingkungan. Itu maksud kami adalah begini, seperti apa pernah kami mendapatkan kunjungan dari sebuah lembaga internasional ya. Kita sampaikan bahwa bagaimana perhatian yang demikian besar seperti misalkan seperti Greenpeace dan lain sebagainya. Bagaimana link atau cara kita bisa mendapatkan sebuah dukungan secara sarana prasarana misalkan demi untuk kenyamanan kehidupan masyarakat dalam sebuah kelompok masyarakat yang terdampak suatu bencana. Contohnya seperti di Tanah Mas Panggung Lor ini. Karena kalau kita mengadakan sendiri sarana prasarana seperti pompa-pompa besar, jelas ini di luar kemampuan daripada pengurus di dalam menghimpun dana. Nah disinilah apalagi dalam anggaran dasar dan rumah tangga kerja kami bahwa P5L sah sifatnya bila mendapatkan apapun dari pihak ketiga selama itu adalah demi kemaslahatan masyarakat luas. Kira-kira begitu Bu Esti.
Oke, so in
Saya
Panggung
tambahkan ya.
Lor. Ya, monggo Pak. Silahkan, tambahkan.
Of course, the pump is not enough. We want increase until 50% for water pump capacity. Now its capacity is around 8,000 liter. 8.000-an ya. 8,000 liter per second ya. So we need more pump until the capacity is around 20,000 liters. per second. So we are open for your donation. Yeah, maybe you have, I don't know, from government or from university or the other organization. Please, you can help us to increase water pump capacity in Tanah Mas. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Pak Bastian. So the water pump is not enough, and they still want to increase the number of pump to increase the capacity
Yes.
to pump the water. Okay, anyone who ask more or a discussion about P5L, about how they work to keep clean, bright, and beautiful.
Dry. Clean, dry, and beautiful.
Clean, dry. Oh, dry. Dry and
Dry.
beautiful.
Clean, yes.
Okay, clean, dry, and beautiful. Anyone? Ask about the P5L.
I think the vision is good. Clean, dry, and beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you
Good
agree?
vision. Clean, dry, and beautiful.
Yes. For information, ya.
Mm-mm. Oh. Ini ada
Wah.
lagi Pak pertanyaan Pak. Ini bekerja sama dengan pemerintah atau independen?
Karena Pelimel adalah bentuknya swadaya murni masyarakat. Jadi kita independen masyarakat, maka dinamakanlah paguyuban pemberdayaan pemanisasi dan pengelolaan lingkungan Panggung Lor atau Pelimel tadi itu, Bu Esti. Namun demikian kita juga paham tidak mungkin kami bekerja sendiri dalam mengatasi suatu wilayah. Kami harus dapat dukungan dari pemerintah, baik itu dari kelurahan, kecamatan, dan tentunya kota. Kalau kota khususnya adalah Dinas PU, Pekerjaan Umum. Jadi di sini kita menjalin kerja kolaborasi yang baik antara keswadayaan masyarakat kami, P5L, dan pemerintah kota.
Oke, ya terima kasih Pak. Jadi basically they work independently, but they also got support from the local governments.
Ya, need support.
Ya, oke. Ini any backup plan to overcome the problem? Ada cadangan ya tadi ya Pak ya kalau electricity-nya mati gitu ya PLN.
Siap. Cukup nggak? Genset.
Genset. Oh, oke. They have backup.
Itu dibeliin nanti.
They have backup if the electricity blackout from the diesel.
Oh.
They use fuel machine diesel to back up the pumping.
Sorry. The genset is enough, but we have no cable for installation electricity. So we need your help, Mrs. SD.
Oh gitu ya Pak ya.
Yeah. There is no cable, actually. Yeah, only big apa?
Meter.
Yang di cover genset itu yang pompa kecil apa gede?
Yang
besar. We cover big water pump
seluruh tanah
only, and the small water pump we have no cable for installation. Yes.
yang ada itu portable.
Portable one.
Yes, portable kan okay.
Okay, portable.
We need the cable.
Oh, okay. The backup.
Yes, backup. Yes.
Nah, yes. Okay, portable backup if the electricity shut down. Okay, anyone? Do you still have any question about P5L? So we have they work independently, but they also supported by the governance, and when the electricity blacked out, they have backup
Tapi kita
plan but
nggak
portable
masalah ya.
one.
Banjir kok. Electricity masih hidup ya. But alhamdulillah ya. If Tanah Mas, there is a big flood in Tanah Mas, the electricity is not black out. Yes, and then the water pump is still working.
Work. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so basically in Tanah Mas, the good news is the blackout is not really often. So
Yes.
even the rainfall, high rainfall comes, the water pump still works well.
Yes, yes.
Okay, anyone? So we learn many lessons today from the community in P5L, Panggung Lor, about how to maintain the water pump, how to maintain their area to keep safe and dry and beautiful, as their tagline. So it's the good, how to say, good example. Maybe you can share about your experience in your country, about the flood in your area. For example, is there maybe many students from overseas? Dari mana sih? Okay, maybe from students from Malaysia or from Philippines, you can share. We welcome you to share your experience about flood control in your area. Ada lagi yang lain sih? Okay, Kazakhstan.
61.
Okay, is there any flood maybe in Bangladesh? Yeah? In Bangladesh, maybe if I ask the students from Bangladesh, is there any students from Bangladesh? How to control the flood in your area? You can share here with your friends, with us.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
Hi, I am Christopher John Mendoza. I am from the Philippines.
Okay. Good morning,
Yeah, so
Mendoza.
I just want to share something. I am from the Philippines and it's in a small island in the Philippines near the Pacific Ocean. So as an island, we are situated, or we have many coastal areas. And one way to mitigate the flood is that the government continuously construct river dikes and floodways in order for the excess water to be diverted into the bodies of water. So that's one way the government is working with the community in order for the community to have a safe place to live. It's the construction of river dikes and floodway and drainage system.
Okay, thank you, Mendoza. I ask you, how do I call you, Christopher or Chris or?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You can call me Christopher po.
Okay, Christopher. Okay, thank you, Christopher, about your experience. So you, where do you live? In the city, I mean.
I am from the Philippines. I live in a small island in the Philippines. It's called Catanduanes. It is situated in the northeast of the Philippines near the Pacific Ocean.
Okay. So it not in the mainland.
Not particularly in the
Okay.
mainland.
Okay. About the climate change in your island, do you feel now it become dangerous? I mean, the flood season or the rainfall in your island? Because this small island, I imagine if small island will be high impact on the rain, for example, on the wind from the sea.
Yes, actually, there are already theories here that the island is already losing its land mass due to the effects of climate change.
Mm-mm.
So there's already land subsidence in some of the coastal areas of our island,
Mm-mm.
but some mitigations that the government is doing is to construct river dikes and floodways or drainage system in order for the excess water coming from the excess rain to be diverted into the bodies of water.
Okay, thank you, Christopher, for your sharing today about the flood control in your city. Is there anyone to share again about the experience flood control in your city? Maybe is there any community such kind of P5L in your city, for example?
Mrs.
Or
ST,
yeah.
as we know about distance from Tanah Mas until beach, around 500 meters.
Ih, deket ya Pak, 500 meters.
Iya, dekat.
It's so close. So Tanah
It's
Mas
very
to
close.
the sea
500
just
meters
500
from beach.
meters. So it's very
Yes.
close.
Yes, very hot and very close.
Very hot and very close. So you can imagine all of you how the close it was the place and how it going suffer a flood during the rainfall. So it's a good experience from Christopher because he also live in the small island who impacted by the climate change, for example, has rainfall, high rainfall, and also almost like a panggung lor. It's very close to the sea. Jadi kalau dari ini bisa dadah-dadah ke pantai ya Pak ya?
Bisa, Bu.
So every day sunset, sunshine. Just 500 meters from the sea. So anyone, if you want to share about your experience, we welcome. We have Philippines, Bangladesh, Kazakhstan. Maybe I want to hear about the flood. Is there any flood in Kazakhstan? It will be
Good morning. Should I tell? I am from Kazakhstan.
Okay, please. You can use your webcam, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, good morning. My name is
Morning.
Ayım, and I am from Kazakhstan. As
Okay.
you know, we live on the steppe, so there is no ocean near us.
No.
However, there is no ocean. I have never seen ocean in my life. So there is no, there is no ocean, but we still experience flooding. Flooding because of the melting snow.
Snow,
Really?
melting snow. Okay.
Snow. Because the winter, it lasts about 8 or 9 months in a year. It's cold the whole year, but when comes summer, all the snow that we had for these 9 months, it starts to melt. And the small villages, the small regions, the houses, they can be destroyed. The cars, they can be the cars just start to swim on the water. It's kind of dust, I want to say. We try a lot of things. We do a lot of things. We measure the snow in the winter. Just predict what kind of amount of water we will have. We build different dams. If you know dam, like to hold the water, to hold the snow. And about 6 or 7 years ago, even my grandmother's house was destroyed because of this flood.
Okay.
But government, it just built a new houses, about 60 houses, small village, and we relocated the whole village into the another place. That is, yes, it is a kind of disaster. We handle it, but we still have struggles. As you, yes, thank you for your attention.
Okay, thank you. Ain. How to say it? Ain.
Yes, Ain.
Okay. So we have many type of flood. in Kazakhstan ternyata nggak ada ini Pak, nggak ada laut Pak. Kalau di Bapak 500 meter dekat dengan laut, kalau Mbak Ain nggak ada lautnya nih rumahnya.
Tapi ada salju.
Iya, tapi
Jadi
ada salju. So the
lot of
flood is
snow
coming
ya.
from the melting snow. Jadi we have many students with different geographic characteristic, right? I'm glad here to be here. I'm very glad to be here because I can learn many thing from you, from the students, also Pak Bastian dan teman-teman di sana ya. We can learn many things. Pak, ini ada pertanyaan lagi nih. Sebelum ada P5L, kalau ada banjir ngapain?
Ya, stay in your home, of course.
Begini Bu Esti, sebelum ada P5L itu, real estate Tanah Mas adalah merupakan real estate yang sangat elit di Kota Semarang, bahkan di Jawa Tengah, real estate pertama. Karena apa? Karena saat itu bencana rob belum ada. Maka perumahan Tanah Mas, Panggung Lor, pada tahun 78, 79 hingga tahun 94, berawal dari 92, mulai dilanda rob. Nah, disinilah masa keemasan perumahan Tanah Mas itu hanya tidak lama, hanya beberapa tahun setelah bencana rob datang, jadi hancur rusak sudah, banyak warga eksodus, banyak rumah kosong, harga tanah anjlok. Nah, disitulah terbangun sebuah kenekatan kebersamaan untuk sebuah kebaikan, muncul para tokoh dan kelurahan waktu itu untuk membentuk P5L Paguyuban untuk mengusir bencana rob dengan cara pompa-pompa itu. Berjalannya waktu hingga sekarang penuh dengan gerakan-gerakan pergantian teknis dan lain sebagainya menyesuaikan perkembangan zaman. Sehingga kembali perumahan Tanah Mas pada pamornya yang terdahulu, betul-betul tanah emas, bukan tanah lumpur. Dulu setelah tanah emas, tanah lumpur, sekarang menjadi tanah emas kembali berkat kerja keras pengurus P5L.
Oke, terima kasih. Gimana Pak Bastian, mau menambahkan?
Ya, there is no action ya before 1996. Yeah, and after 1996, we built a P5L community to control the flooding, and everything is okay. Now Tanah Mas is a very good real estate in Semarang. Yeah.
Oke, terima kasih Pak Bastian dan teman-teman di sana sudah menjelaskan. So before no action because no flood. Yeah, previously it's Tanah Mas means golden island. Mas is golden.
Golden land.
Golden land, golden land, golden land. So Tanah Mas is golden land. Before previously is no flood. So they no action, just they happily they live in happily. But after that, the flood is coming and Tanjung Mas or Panggung Lor inundate. Ada lagi nih Pak pertanyaan. May I know the power for water pump are come from electric or something like solar? Ada yang pakai listrik, ada yang pakai solar atau gimana Pak kalau yang sekarang Pak?
Kami pakai.
Untuk sementara ini seluruh pompa-pompa kami menggunakan power dari PLN, Mbak Esti.
Electricity.
Ya,
Electricity,
elektrik,
oke.
PLN. Namun demikian kami mempunyai genset yang sudah kita berdayakan. Sewaktu-waktu biasanya begini, Besti, di lingkungan kita ini Tanah Mas, bila mana hujan lebat sekali apalagi ada petir itu sering PLN padam.
Mati ya,
nah,
betul.
di sini baru genset kita fungsikan. Dengan diesel ya, genset ya.
From now all the pump using electricity, but when the blackout, the electricity blackout, the backup, no electricity, without electricity we'll use. For example, using fuel, using their genset, they will use it. Okay, anyone again who wants to share your experience in your country and your city about the flood control?
Selain relight, ada di luar negeri beda Pak Su. Elektrik ada di Indonesia sampah. Ya. Di luar negeri berubah.
Okay, if no questions, maybe I will close for this session. Terima kasih untuk Bapak-bapak yang ada di P5L Panggung Lor yang sudah hadir di ruang virtual, Pak, dan memberikan banyak ilmu kepada kita semua. Tadi mengingat semuanya macam-macam ya, ternyata kasus banjirnya ada yang karena salju yang mencair juga. Oke, terima
Ya,
kasih.
sedikit kami sampaikan bahwa di acara ini kami juga disupport oleh Ketua LPMK Panggung Lor dan Bapak Kepala Kelurahan Panggung Lor juga hadir di ruangan ini, Bu Esti.
Oke.
Untuk mensupport, ya.
Terima kasih semua sekali lagi. Thank you for P5L, Pak Hartoyo, Teguh, dan teman-teman sekalian yang ada di sana. Oke, thank you for all of you and good morning.
Okay, thank you very much, and we're sorry if make you not comfort. Okay, sorry.
See you, Pak.
Bye.
Bye.
I live here.
Ya, oke, Pak. Monggo, Pak. Terima kasih, Pak.
Okay.
Our deepest gratitude for Mr. Hartoyo, Sebastian, and then Mr. Teguh, and then the moderator, Mrs. Hesti. Thank you very much. What a fabulous communicate from PFFL. Because of them, we know, as we know, every during the weather gonna bad, every rainy, when the raining become a highest, in the tanah lot, mas tanah lot is will be flooding, and then the community of P5L do something to keep it, the tanah lot was clearly and then dry, because of the tagline of them is clean, dry, and then beautiful.
Our next schedule is the 5th lecture about Introduction Polder System presented by Professor Dr. Insinyur S. Imam Wahyudi, DA, and the moderator. Please, for Professor Dr. Insinyur S. Imam Wahyudi, DA, and the moderator, time is yours.
morning. We have the second session today with Professor Imam Wahyudi. He will about the introduction of folder system to mitigate tidal flood. Okay, 15 minutes Pak Imam for your presentation.
Thank you, Bu Asti. Good morning, everyone. I think, thank you, Bu Asti, as moderator. And good morning, everyone who will still in this room, and also another participant, student, where is from several countries, several university. I know there are from Philippines, and then Bangladesh, and then Malaysia, and Netherlands, and other from Kazakhstan, Kazakhstan, and Kyrgyz, Kyrgyz. Kyrgyz, okay. Thank you. So the committee asked me to speak about the policy system to mitigate tidal flood in Indonesia, especially in Indonesia. Okay, I'm a professor in civil engineering, more concentration. I'm hydraulic engineering, or water resources management. I please this morning to meet you all to present the subject. The subject I have several experience. Start from research, and then planning, design, and then implementation, and operation maintenance as well. And also I follow organization who manage the system in Semarang, in Pekalongan, and other city in north of Java. To explain more systematic, I like present first in introduction about flooding, extreme rainfall, seawater rise, land subsidence, and then updating condition during flooding or inundation in north of Java. And then I like to present a plan and action of water system implementation in north of Java. And this system need also method to support the system, and we have work also not only in technical aspect but multi aspect, social, economic, law, organization, institution, this one are very important to support being good operation the system. I like present first introduction. In Semarang and other city north of Central Java have a big extreme rainfall intensity. In Europe or in Arabic country, for example, they have less rainfall intensity. Yeah, in Europe, a day I think it's about 50 millimeters, but in Indonesia, in tropical or in equator, equator line have more rainfall intensity. Last 2021 on February, we got rainfall intensity till to 171 millimeter a day and 156 millimeter a day. And last 2 months, last 2 months, just before New Year's, we have also got extreme rainfall intensity, yeah, on 31st December 2022. And almost all lower part Semarang city flooded, included airport area, Heritage City, Simpang Lima, center of commercial, center of government in Semarang, and Kaligawe as well. Kaligawe, where is our campus stand? Have also this big rainfall intensity. And the rainfall intensity and flooded not only in Semarang, but also in several municipality regency north of Java, as Brebes, maybe about 200 kilometers from Semarang, and then Tegal, 150 kilometers from Semarang, Pekalongan, and Demak, and Jepara as well. And what effort and innovation are needed to mitigate the flood disaster? I mentioned in this slide, first, airport condition, runway have to stop during the flooding because it's dangerous. Flight stop at the moment. And then the Heritage City in Semarang, since 2016, this area is safe, but last 2 years and also this year's, this area also flooded. So we take the attention of this disaster. And another condition in around of our campus in Kaligawe, in road Kaligawe, where is in front of our campus is also inundation. And this route is also principal route to go to Surabaya. This been principal route of north of Java. And I like to mention last data of rainfall intensity in Semarang, and we have office or a board of meteorology, climatology and geophysica. It's not a national government organization who give information and data about rainfall and climate in Indonesia. Give data about the rainfall intensity just before New Year's, New Year's to 2023, and we know that the rainfall intensity in our area almost 150, and they have standard operation procedure or regular take data each 7 a.m. So, but at this moment, the rainfall not stop at 7, but continue to 8 and 10 p.m. Yeah, so I think this New Year's also have extreme rainfall intensity. Yeah, that's mean rainfall intensity over than 150 millimeter a day. Yeah, and our city or some city in north of Java not only have high rainfall intensity, but also highest high seawater level. Yeah, the highest high water level last 2022 is about 210 centimeters, and we know that this area in Semarang, or for example our campus have a level about 100 centimeters. 100 centimeters. So our campus, when we don't have border system protection, we can get the flooding about 1 meters. But we have already protect by border system. In our campus have a dike behind of our campus. So for the this disaster, highest seawater level, our campus safe, but not for extreme rainfall. And on our campus and some area in Semarang have protected by border system, but another area such as Sayung or Timbul Sloko that have presented this has been presented by Dr. Mila yesterday, not protected by border system. So this area is flooded and always inundation every time. Yeah, we have the extreme phenomena in north of Java and in Semarang, and other area was in harbor in Semarang. In the top right of my slide, the area in harbor of Semarang. The harbor have a dike, but at the moment that overtopping, yeah, water high during high water level, the dike in the harbor overtopping, and almost all area in Semarang harbor inundation. Yeah. Yeah, I like to mention that Semarang have a challenge. First, highest high water level, sea rise. Yeah, sea rise. Because during my life, I think first time have highest high water level 2.1 meters. Because last 3 years, yeah, I think it's the highest seawater level, about 67, yeah, 67 centimeter. But this last year's 2022, the highest high water level get till to 2.1. Yeah, last 3 years 219. Yeah, the highest high water level is 1.77 67 centimeters. And we have another challenge. Our area in lowland of Semarang have a land subsidence phenomenon. Yeah. So this is our challenge and how to mitigate and protect it and adapt it the situation. Yeah, and I have a data from one expert in Indonesia have measurement of land subsidence in the dark green. The land subsidence tell to almost 10 centimeters a year, and the light green maybe about 7 centimeter a year, and the more light green maybe 5 centimeter a year or less. Yeah. And our area in campus have about 5 or 6 centimeter a year land subsidence. Yeah, we have several impact of sea level rise, and according to the reference, the city more impacted by sea level rise, Indonesia, included Indonesia, Bangladesh, Vietnam, yeah, Philippines, yeah, Philippines also, but less Indonesian impact, but still have an impact of sea level rise. And according to Minister of Planning, National Planning in Indonesia, in north of Java, have sea level rise about 8 millimeter a year. Yeah, I note several city in north of Java in year of flooding, tidal flood. Yeah, from the west, first is Brebes Regency, and then Tegal Regency, government of Tegal Regency and city, and then Pekalongan Regency and Pekalongan City, Semarang, and Demak. Yeah, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 or 7 city north of Java have problem of tidal flood. Yeah, and now not very high impact is also Kendal and Jepara. Yeah, so high impact have impact of sea level rise and land subsidence. And one by one the city I mentioned the area where is flooded, tidal flood. Yeah. In Brebes, for example, in area in Randusanga, yeah, have a tidal flood. Yeah, yeah, we work also to in this area how to protect and adapt this area, and one of the solution we implement floating market, yeah, a pilot project, yeah, floating market pilot project that will presented in this afternoon, I think. Yeah. And then the area, even though protected by mangrove, but not not enough safe, yeah, for tidal flood. Yeah, mangrove can help to protect erosion, but not tidal flood. And then in Tegal city, we have also this experience, and some area protected by border system. So during high tide, the area safe, but extreme rainfall, this area cannot support during extreme rainfall. And then Pekalongan Regency have good implementation policy system, and but this unique area in the south of dike, sea dike, they protect by border system, but in the north or have a border by with nearby sea, they need adaptation, yeah, because they don't protect by border system. Pekalongan as well as some area protected by border system, but the majority area still inundated during high tide. And Semarang, in the center of Semarang, Simpang 5, and Heritage City, and Kaligawe, and east of Semarang. Yeah, almost 80% protected by border system. So in Semarang, the majority have safe during high tide, but now, during extreme rainfall, still not supported the infrastructure. Yeah. We have Banger River border system, Semarang River, and Seringen River, Tenggang. Yeah, and the area good and safe during high tide and medium rainfall. Yeah, from 50 till to 10 millimeter a day, I think is enough the border system, but more than 150, this area not supported area to flood. And Demak as well, yesterday, Dr. Mila have already presented the area where is always flooded. Yeah, and some area close of this area protected by toll road, but the majority need to migration, pile construction, and flooded. Yeah, and now we arrive for plan and action of border system. Moderator, we for the question first, or I continue?
Please continue. It's okay. Continue dulu aja, Pak. Nanti.
Okay, I continue. Yeah, speak about policy system, plan and action. And first, I like to present technical and integrated solution implemented in policy system area, and then what infrastructure or what method to support policy system. Yeah, first is regionaling, and the second one make area spongy for reducing flow rate. And about the organization, we need the integrated solution, multi-aspect, and stakeholders. Okay. This is a scheme of a policy system. Yeah. Why we need a policy system? some area in the world, not all hikers from from the sea, or hikers from the river. Some area place lower than sea level, like my description in this slide. This area housing placed below sea level or below the sea. Yeah, I think part of you have this phenomena. Yeah, including in Semarang. Yeah, Semarang people. Semarang people know some area lower than sea level, and how to manage live in this area. Yeah, we need water system. Water, drainage water cannot all flow gravitasi by gravitation, but need need pumping. Yeah, when this area above sea level, and in that we call the number two we call bosom, bosom or storage, whereas used for accumulate water from the below area, yeah, pumping and then store in this bosom, and after the bosom, they pumping again to the river or to the sea. Yeah, and the area designed by the housing we call a border area, and in the border area we need drainage water in border area. And yeah, in that, and the majority land in Netherlands lower than sea level, maybe 70 or 75% in Netherlands they live lower than sea level. So we call Netherlands, or we call in French Pays-Bas, or other Holland, yeah, Holland, that land where's lower than sea level. Yeah, and I give you a description. Yeah, we live in the right side, yeah, right side area. Yeah, for example, +1 meters, like our campus, and see the elevation in the left, yeah, in the left. The highest 2.2 for example. So water from our area, our housing, cannot flow gravitation, yeah, to the sea or to the river. Yeah, so we need a water system, yeah, for to keep stay in this area. Yeah, otherwise we have to move. Yeah. We have to move, or we have to adapt living in this area. And I like to present the component of water system. Yeah, referred by Witten and Bos, whereas also our colleague work in Indonesia, and the consultant is from Netherlands. First, water system have to isolate by the sea and by river, yeah, because the area lower than sea level and river, when we open sea and river water all flow to the area, so we can get many disaster. In our country, on our area, maybe it's not a big difference between sea and land. Maybe maximum is 1 meters. Yeah, our campus maybe 0.5 meters, or another area can be 1 meters. But in that, the difference between land and sea can be more than 7 meters. Yeah. So another challenge. Yeah, another challenge. Yeah, that's have a challenge. Their area more lower than sea level. Yeah, can be more than 7. In Indonesia less, but in Indonesia have more rainfall intensity. Yeah, this is our challenge. So we protect the system by dike. Yeah, the point 1. This is dike. Dike rank surrounding of the system. We protect, we isolate the area from water from the exterior. And consequently, we need a pump, pump, because we cannot flow drainage water to the sea, to the river. So we need pumping. Yeah, in that heritage building pump, not pump, modern pump as now, but they use windmill, windmill. So in Indonesia, Netherlands popular with windmill country, windmill country. Why they use many windmill? Because they will throw out water from polar system to the river or to the sea. Yeah, they need a long time ago windmill, but now they also use pump. Yeah, pump. Even though some areas still use windmill. Yeah, as Kinderdijk, close of Rotterdam, they still use some areas still use windmill. Yeah. And we need retention basin, retention basin or storage. Water from housing and then rain store first in the basin before pumping to the sea. Yeah. And we use maximum water in the water system for agriculture or for drinking, before pumping to the sea or to the river. And as I like that water system need storage, drainage system, sea dike, and pump station. Yeah. And in Semarang and Pekalongan have some pump station. Left side, new pump station in Pabian, Pekalongan. Yeah, they have capacity to pump, and each pump 2 meter cubic a second. Yeah, a cubic meter a second. Yeah, and then in the middle, Seringen pump station. Close of our campus or part of infrastructure or in our area have 5 pump, and each pump have 2 meter cubic, 2 cubic meter a second. And then we prepare also a mobile pump, in this area. To emergency area, we government prepare several mobile pump to help this area that flooded and need evacuate water this area to the river or to the sea. Then this example of pump station and water storage. Yeah, we need the water storage, and I think student from urban planning. I think also the not important to make planning in border system, because border system need a blue area, yeah, need a water area, or need storage, because when there are no many storage, pump have to work hard, yeah. When there are many storage, pump can work less. Yeah. So we need water storage. We need a blue area to store the pump first, and the certain water elevation, water pumping. Yeah. So we need a blue area. Can be retention basin or a long storage. Important is we need water area, water surface, or blue area. Yeah, an example of poly system and using windmill to go drought water from a poly system to the river. Yeah, I like this one. Yeah, and yeah, in Semarang have several poly system, not in central of Semarang, number 2, where is between two big river, is flat river, west flat river, and east flat river. Yeah, between west flat river and east flat river, there are two border system, Semarang border system and Bangor border system. And then east of is a river, have and then Babon River have two border system, Tenggang border system and Seringen border system. Whereas our campus stay in this area. Yeah, that's protected by two border system. Yeah, and then east of Semarang have another border system. The border system just built in last years as Yosudarso border system, close or nearby airport. Yeah, and airport is also area very important to protect from flooding. Yeah, yeah, and airport placed in this area. Okay, this is several policy system in Semarang. So Semarang can protect from sea level rise or high sea level, but is still our challenge for extreme rainfall intensity. Yeah, and then we still some area not protected by border system. Yeah, because the area still flooded during high tide. Okay, and then I mentioned the plan, the map in Pekalongan, master plan, drainage system, and several area close of sea, close near the sea, use for the system, yeah, because this area near the sea lower than sea level. So we also using portal system to protect this area. Yeah. Okay. And this system, I think, is through engineering, but many portal system also in Pekalongan city. And then the new one that will build in Semarang is toll route, which pass from Kaligawe, west side of our campus to Sayung, yeah, to Sayung. And now the construction of section 2, yeah, that's about 70 kilometers have already finished this toll route, and we can pass this toll route. But the first section toll route, that's about 10 kilometers. It's a specific or unique toll route because this toll route function as dike, sea dike. So the area, this sort of this toll route, including our campus, will have the primary protection by sea dike that function as toll route, and we will have blue area or border system with about 180 hectare, yeah, blue color. Yeah, I think with 180 hectare is quite enough, yeah, quite enough to store water before pumping. Yeah, we hope the system can make more safe our campus, yeah, from flooding or from that's impact of extreme rainfall and some area in Sayung. But the area where is Bu Mila discussed yesterday in this point. So this area not protected yet by border system and toll route. So need another program to protect or to adapt this area, whereas the lower the time lower than sea level. And yeah, border system need other support, yeah. For example, rechanneling, yeah. Rechanneling or interconnected channel, I think is also important. The canal who have smaller flow rate can be more flow rate, and the canal have more flow rate can divide to another canal. Yeah, and we think also about the flushing facility, because in the border system we need water in good quality. So one of method to make water in border area being good quality is flushing, yeah, flushing method. Okay, and we need in upstream of border area spongy area or cascade, yeah, cascade. This blue line is cascade, yeah, light head, yeah, light head cascade. So water from the upstream can stop the canal, and then divide to directly to the big river. So water cannot flow directly to the city. Yeah, this one is idea of cascade. Yeah, head and make a more spongy area. Yeah, make more spongy area. This means soil can infiltrate, infiltration more. Infiltrate. How soil can make infiltration more. It's idea of spongy area. In Semarang, for example, have some method such as infiltration well, biopori, and being developing as a groundwater block. And I have a student who study about groundwater block to store water on the ground. Yeah, as I said that to manage flooding, we need integrated water management, not only technical but multi-aspect. Yeah, and stakeholder have to participate how to build and how to operate and maintain the system. Yeah, I know there are technical aspect, financial, yeah, how to finance the system, and social and culture. Yeah, culture I think also need to adapt, because last time we still live the land, normal land. Yeah, normal land, this mean a land where it's higher than sea level, but now we live in the below sea level. Yeah, in a specific condition. Yeah, below sea level. So we need adaptation, social and culture, how to live in the area below sea level. Yeah. And need also institution, and we also respect the legal. Yeah, and we need also organization. Yeah, I think student in this forum have important or significant organization. I think this one is good. Yeah, it's good if you participate or involve to the organization, because the organization, when the organization does not have a vision, the organization will not develop without direction. And yeah, we need a good organization to manage this problem. Yeah. And policy, social, economy aspect is also very important to manage this problem. Operation and maintenance. Yeah. So we not only build the infrastructure, but we also respect to operate and to maintain the infrastructure. Yeah. Maintain can be distinguished in routine maintenance, periodic maintenance, and emergency maintenance. Yeah, and yeah, what to do in the future, living in border system, living the area lower than sea level. So we need to monitor and control groundwater extraction, and restructuring land use, increase of capacity water management system, pump station, raising of dike or border system, because when the area subside, or when the area sea level rise, we need a more more high dike, yeah, higher dike, and under measurement room or land use as well very important to manage the system. Yeah, I think it's all I mentioned soft opening for the system, whereas Prime Minister from Netherlands has been in this soft opening. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you, Prof. Imam, for your presentation today about the polder system in Semarang particularly. Okay, if anyone who has question and discussion, we welcome. If in previous session we already learned about the community empowerment, community participation, about the flood control in Semarang. Now we learn about the polder system in Semarang to control the flood. So if anyone has question or sharing your experience about the polder system in your country, for example, we welcome. Okay, untuk we are still waiting for your question. Oh, ini we have one question, Pak. What is the potential risk when applying the blue area near the sea, and what if the water in the blue area exceeds the limit? Resikonya apa? Please.
Yeah, okay, I think I can discuss with first question and then the second question, yeah, about blue area, blue area. Yes, blue area. This mean there are two type of blue area or land position, blue area. For the land where it's higher than sea level, and blue area where it's lower than sea level. Yeah. First, the area, land area, blue area in lower than sea level. Yeah, I think it's also important, because this blue area can keep water fresh, fresh water, and then a blue area where it's in lower sea level is important for border system, because rainfall, they don't need directly pumping, but store or save first in this in the blue area before pumping. Where more blue area in border system, more safe border system, and less pump capacity, and less pump working. Okay, this is
Question.
First question, and the contrary, when a limited blue area, more more disaster come, or more flooded, faster flooding, faster, and then a long inundation.
Okay, we have second question. Are there any further developments on flood mitigation? Ada nggak Pak yang mitigasi selanjutnya selain polder system, for example?
Yeah, I think flood mitigation in the area, we discuss the area where is lower than sea level, the one of mitigation. There are three method mitigation. Living lower than sea level. First, migration. Yeah, we move to this from this area to the area higher. Yeah, first alternative, and the second one. The second one, adaptation, like in Timbul Seloko or other in Brebes or other area, try to adapt in this condition. The method to adapt, make build piling housing, build a house high to not attain sea level, and the second one, we build a floating house, a floating house or floating market or floating infrastructure when water high, the house follow the water elevation, because they use a floating platform, and the third method mitigation, we protect this area by polder system, as we explained in this morning. Three method mitigate flooding the area where is lower than sea level, and to implement polder system, we need several infrastructure, such as dike to isolate area from the sea, and then pump station, and then water storage area or blue area. Okay, this second question.
Okay, thank you for the second question. Now we have the third question. Is it cost effective to invest in polder system considering that the pumping system requires high maintenance and operating costs?
I think it's interesting, interesting question, first we have to calculate or make a feasibility study to decide the three method mitigate, migration, adaptation, or protecting. The area where is expensive area, such as central city of Semarang or our campus, whereas nearby also industrial area, central transportation area, office, and I think they have already calculated protection is more feasible. Protection using polder system, even though the system need operation maintenance costs. We first, I think, calculate feasibility the area. For the area where is a rare people housing in this area, I think more feasible migration or adapting live in this area. But the area expensive area or important area to protect, government adjust to protect by polder system. This is The third question.
It's very interesting question. Okay, anyone? Okay, if no one, I have question for Pak Imam. Is there any area using polder system and not only in Semarang?
I read in the publication Bangladesh, Bangladesh have also border area.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe the student from Bangladesh can explain this border area.
This is very interesting. If anyone, if the students from Bangladesh can share about folder system in your country, it would be a good experience, good lesson also for us. If in Indonesia, is there any other cities, Pak Imam?
Jakarta have many city protected by border system.
Okay.
I try to first share. I share. Sorry.
Okay, we have
I like
example
present
from Bangladesh folder system.
Bangladesh, this is in Bangladesh, also have area lower than sea level or lower than the sea and need a border system.
What is the criteria for the area who will protected by folder system, Prof. Imam?
In my experience, there are two area, two criteria area. First, the area nearby the sea, coastal, and the area nearby a river. And the area nearby river we call also delta area.
Okay.
Delta area. And the area nearby sea we call coastal area.
Okay.
So we can divide to border in coastal area and border in delta area.
Okay. So for anyone, for the students who has question again, please raise your hands or just chat in the chat room. I'm waiting. Okay, if not yet, okay, I will ask again to Prof. Imam. Oh, ada nih Pak, Christopher Mendoza, raise hand. Okay, you can use your microphone.
Please, Christopher.
Good morning, everyone. I am Christopher John again. So my question is, does the polder system have a negative implication on the environmentally speaking, does it have a negative implication on the environment, considering that we are altering the natural biodiversity of the place by trying to put up dikes on the area?
Okay, direct.
Okay, sure, direct.
First, we know that border system have also impact to area nearby area border system area protected. For example, in Pekalongan, in Pekalongan Regency, in Wonokerto sub regency, the area protected by border system in the south area right now safe where there are high water level, sea water level. Yeah, but the north area still have this disaster. Yeah, yeah. I think the government decide uh, the the area where is more housing, more activity. Government protect by border system, and the area, the north area, the government decide to be a conservation area. Yeah, adaptation and conservation. This mean build or plantation mangrove, and then where there are some housing, one still want to still living there, need to adapt, build a piling house or a floating house. Yeah, there are the impact in the area where it's not protected nearby border system.
Okay, thank you, Pak Imam. Thank you, Christopher, for your questions. Very interesting question. Okay. Oh, we still have much time for this discussion session. Oh, for anyone, please, we welcome you to give question for us. Okay, Pak Imam, what is the criteria of the area, for example, the city, who should be protected by folder system? Because many areas has delta, many areas live in the coastal, but maybe it's not all the city should be protected by the folder system.
Yeah, yeah. I think first, government or stakeholders who live in this area have to agree, yeah, agree how to mitigate this area. Yeah, yeah. This area or people, this area can be moved, and maybe government give subsidize finance, help finance people
Support.
for moving to this area.
Okay.
Yeah, but this area in general, the area where it's not a very economic important area. Yeah, or not in the central city. Yeah, because in general central city where is a very expensive area, still 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 protected, still keep living in this area. So they need a policy system to protect this area. Yeah, or the people or government in this area decide to adapt the phenomena, but have also the risk living in this area, such as in Pekalongan and in Demak. Yeah, every time they need to move up or to top up their house to be dry. Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
Otherwise, the housing or the area always flooded.
Okay, thank you, Pak Imam, for your explanation. Okay, we still have 30 minutes or 15 minutes? 13 minutes. Okay, we still have 30 minutes until the lunchtime for this discussion. So anyone, if you have question for Professor Imam, we welcome. If you want to share about the folder system maybe in your country or any flood mitigation in your country, we welcome. Because here we have many students from many countries also.
Yeah, maybe there are students who can explain uh, the experience during flooding in your country or in your environment during flooding. Maybe a student can explain, because I think many students in this forum have also experienced during flooding.
Okay, Pak Imam, previously we have student from Kazakhstan. The flood is coming from snow, melting snow, Pak.
Yeah,
So,
interesting. Different phenomena.
yeah, different phenomena, different geographical characteristic, because she said Kazakhstan do not have sea. So the flood is coming from the melting snow. So if anyone here who wants to share about your experience on flood, we welcome. We have many geographical characteristic here. Small island in Philippines, Kazakhstan surrounded by the hills and mountains, maybe because no sea, no coastal area there. Maybe I want to hear from any others country except Indonesia. We welcome. You can use your microphone. Please. We have how many participants here? Okay, we have. Okay, okay. Please.
Oh, good morning. Maya add about the flooding in Kazakhstan. So, as you told before previously, that Kazakhstan is actually surrounded by mountains. I would like to add that it's not only mountains. There is different geographical differences in our country. There is steppes, there is mountains. So, some regions is originally situated in steppes. And about melting snow, actually, because of the continental climate issues, there is really hot summers and really cold winters in some regions. For example, in more northern we go in Kazakh land, then more colder it becomes. And snow is really higher. So, for example, in last 2-3 years in northern part of Kazakhstan, the average point of the snow in steppes geographically is around 30-35 centimeters. But sometimes it's more than 35 centimeters. I would like to add this. So when spring is coming or weather is going to be, temperature is going to be higher, and snow is melting, and some houses or streets are going under the water because of flooding.
Okay, thank you for Arslan. Arslan or Unazov?
Yeah, exactly, Arslan.
Arslan,
Yeah.
okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
I have the question, yeah, about the area have high snow, and for example, on the route, how the government or infrastructure management maintains or mitigate snow on the road, yeah, because you said that the snow can be 30 or 35 centimeters. Could
Yeah.
you explain that?
Okay. There is actually a main responsibility on local government or local public organizations. Mostly we call it akimats, but in some countries it's called a maria or city hall or many other ways to call this. So local public bodies, they are responsible for example, cleaning roads, cleaning streets. They gather all this snow and all these big cars goes to this uh,
Yeah.
surround regions of the cities. So there is some special places sometimes, or for example, lakes, which is also freezed in winter period, or some river places. So they throw away all the snow there. And the government appoints local city mayors, and city mayors are responsible. If some collapses will arise, then government will ask from city mayors, and city mayors may leave their jobs. So there is responsibility from both of sides, of course, from governmental, like a more centralized authority, and from the second point is from local authorities, like city mayors or some any other local organizations, which belongs to city hall.
Yeah. Okay. It's interesting. Yeah. And during snow on the road and almost all the area in your city snowing, I think activity is disturbed. Yeah. And how long to mitigate the the disaster? Yeah. This mean snow on the road and then maybe in this case in the city have to be holiday during the snowing, or how long you can mitigate the disaster.
So mitigation starts when the winter period comes. In the autumn period, in the end of autumn period, local authorities start to prepare. They prepare all these vehicles to clean snow. They prepare all these services, and when winter comes and there is some collapses or too much snow, at night time, all these vehicles go around the city and going to clean this. In the morning, when people are waking up and going to their work, school, or children garden, everything is okay. So, but of course, there is some periods when some accidents may happen. So they might close some roads, and people use some alternative roads. But it also depends on some weather issues. If it's going snowy and too much snow, and let's say local services are unhelpful for people who is living there, some workers may work from their home, like distantly.
Yeah, okay. I just like to inform you about the duration of flooding in Semarang, for example. Yeah, we have a variation a time to mitigate the disaster. For example, last 2 years, yeah, last 2 years during tidal during flooded, we need one week in our campus. But last New Year's, I think we need 2 days or 3 days. Yeah, depend on the rainfall intensity and pump station working. Yeah. But there are another area where is no protected by policy system can be flooded more than 1 month. Just information about flooding in our area.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Arslan, for your comments in this session. Okay, is there anyone who wants to share about the flood control or flood incident in your country, maybe? We want to learn from many others region in this earth, in this area. Ini pesertanya Asia atau sebelum ada ya? Europe ada, oke. Okay. We welcome. We still have 15 minutes to discuss. Please.
I'm sorry, can I ask something?
Oh, okay, sure.
Yes,
Please.
I'm the same country. I mean, I'm from Kazakhstan. And yesterday we learned very good lecture about soil liquefaction, if I pronounce right. I just tried to look in my internet, in my local place, that do we have such issue in Kazakhstan, but I didn't find. I mean, in my country, like the quality of soil is quite good. That is why we can build very big buildings, I mean. So when I looked from the video of Tim Bosleko of Indonesia, I just saw that all of your buildings, they usually built from the wood and not so big buildings. I mean, most of them like houses, the small houses. What does it because of the soil, the quality of your soil, or maybe other reasons? And is it really hard in your country that you can live in a wood house? That is a question what bothers me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. It's about timbul slokom, Pak.
Yeah, liquefaction, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. There are another phenomenon, liquefaction in Indonesia, and I have experience when I visit in Palu, yeah, the middle of Sulawesi, yeah, Sulawesi last 3 years or last 3 or
2 or 3 years.
2 or 3 years, yeah. They have a liquefaction phenomenon. That's right. That this phenomenon, the certain area, I think it's a large area, all move the land move to another point, yeah, not only housing but also road and wood, yeah, wood move, yeah. This special phenomena, and I think there are many people pass away in this accident, yeah. Last 3 years. Yeah. I just visit this area maybe 1 month after this accident. Yeah. And this accident in general, together with quick land, yeah, quick gempa.
Yeah, quick
earth, yeah, quick earth. A quit, and then together with a tsunami at the moment. So it's a hard disaster in this phenomenon of liquefaction.
Hopefully it is it answer your question or?
Yes, I see, and I just changed my mind. I mean, I always was dreaming about living near the ocean, but now it's like a big question for me. Thank you for your answer.
Okay, thank you. Anyone who wants to share about your experience or asking something for Professor Imam, we welcome. Okay, we have many participants here. We can learn so many experience in another continent, for example, or another climatology, another geography or morphological phenomenon. It would be so great opportunity for us. We welcome. Maybe students from Indonesia or any others. You can share. Okay, Christopher, please.
Hi, good morning again. It's me.
It's okay.
So I just want to share something. The Philippines got struck by the strongest typhoon in 2020. It was called Typhoon Rolly. In our nationally it was called Typhoon Rolly, but internationally its name was Typhoon Goni. So after that, I think that was a turning point of our province to actually experience severe floodings right after that typhoon, because it has actually severe effects or damages to the livelihood and has claimed lives in the Philippines, particularly in our province, because we, as I said earlier, we're just a small province near the Pacific Ocean. So it's not expected that we are experiencing intensified typhoons. So recently we had like a low pressure area and there was a continuous rain in our province. So I actually was searching in the internet regarding the some of the like effects of floods. So here are some of the examples. I don't know if you can you can see it, but there was like I was using my phone. So some of the ways to mitigate floods in our province is that they elevate the roads. There was a road elevation and putting up of drainage system and catch basin under the road in order for the water to create a floodway and direct it to large bodies of water. So that's one way to mitigate floodings in our area here in the particularly in the Catanduanes.
Okay, Christopher, in Philippines, in which part? I mean, Philippines is from north to south, right? And your province is in the southern part or in the north part?
No, my province is in the eastern part of the Philippines.
Okay.
It's called Catanduanes. So whenever there is a typhoon in the Philippines, we're the first one to experience it because we are in the like the borderline of the Philippines, near the Pacific Ocean.
Near Pacific Ocean. So
Yeah. Yeah. And typhoon is always together with rain or the typhoon only?
With rain or with the wind?
It's actually a mix of a strong
Rain, yeah.
strong rain
Okay, strong
and
rain.
strong winds.
Okay.
So there will be an apparent damages in the
Yeah.
lives and in the livelihood of the communities here.
Strong wind and strong rain.
Rain.
Yeah, okay.
And elevate also. The street also elevate to reduce the water.
Yeah. So mostly the floods occurs on the places where there is a slopy road. So one of the way to mitigate it is to actually elevate the road in order for the flood to not reach the road and to not cause traffic obstructions.
But elevate, okay.
And how long typhoon happen, Christopher?
The maximum days that typhoon happens here in the Philippines is for 2 days.
2 days.
In our province particularly, 2 days. But those 2 days are being struck by strong typhoons.
Usually in which one?
In Catanduanes, in my province.
Usually because maybe in the season change, when the season change, the typhoon will come. So like in Taiwan or in Japan also and Korea, South Korea, the typhoon will, if the from winter to no winter, from the spring to the summer season maybe, the typhoon will come. It's also.
Yes. Actually, I think it has something to do with the mixing of cold and hot air that is accumulating in the Pacific Ocean or somewhere near the coast. So that causes low pressure air to prevail.
Okay, so the flood is first is from the tidal and also from the typhoon impact.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually mostly caused by storm surge, tidal waves, and excessive rainfall.
Okay, storm surge. Is there any broken buildings during the typhoon? Broken buildings, for example, during the typhoons.
So to lessen the damages in the lives of the communities here, the government actually suggest or instruct the community to evacuate before the typhoon for their safety.
Okay.
And do you have a early warning system when the typhoon
comes? Your microphone. Is there any early warning system, for example, using your mobile phone? Alert.
Alarm, yeah.
There's a alert. Their messages will be alerted in every cellular phones here. So we have emergency warning systems in our phone.
Okay. And it's quite good for the prediction?
Yes, yes.
Oh, nice. It's good.
Yeah,
If-
because of flooding, we can have a early warning system, but the very difficult to prepare our early warning system is quick alert, yeah. Because
earthquake, yeah.
we don't we don't have
Early warning system,
early
alert.
warning system for earth. Well,
Earthquake.
can be, but I think a very short time, yeah, very short time
It's very
to.
quick.
For example, to evacuate people in this area, yeah, very short, maybe 10 or 15 minutes from before the disaster. Yeah, as such as a tsunami, yes, also a short time can be make a early warning system. Yeah.
Okay, Christopher, it's very interesting, and I'm so curious with your province. Maybe I will looking forward for next in the map. Okay, thank you. Anyone? Or is just stop? Okay, thank you for today's session. I think we already in a lunchtime, so it would be good if we will break for a while until 1 hour. Okay, and see you in next an hour. Okay, thank you, Prof. Imam, and thank you,
thank you.
friends there. Thank you, Christopher, and then Arslan, and then others students there. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for Professor Imam and Mrs. Hesti for moderator with an interesting presentation. If before with Mr. Hartoyo, we discussed about polder system with community who manage the polder. And last with Professor Imam, we talk about the polder system, especially how polder system works. We hope the information is good enough to you, to all participants, to know about polder system, and it could be applied to your area to avoiding flooding and to control flooding. Now we're in the lunch break. As usual, lunch break is for an hour. Start now, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. But don't forget to come again to join our next season in 1 p.m. You can stay at Zoom or leave Zoom, it's okay. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.